Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Daine Smith here, also known as the Great Dane. Welcome to my YouTube training. Today I'm going to be teaching how to have a life without a boss in under 5 weeks. It's going to be an amazing training, guys. First, let's start off with the intro. Awesome, guys. So the agenda for today is going to be 5 simple steps, which I find you guys are going to get a lot of value from. Number 1, think outside the box. Number 2, employee versus self-employed. Number 3, expressing your genius. Number 4, lucrative business opportunities. And number 5, adding value and solving problems. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get it started. In a moment, as a bonus, I'm going to be teaching you guys a speed reading hack, how to increase your reading speed in under 30 minutes. So you guys want to stay tuned for that. Awesome. So let's start off with thinking outside the box. So there's inside the box, there's outside the box. You want to shift your thinking to outside the box thinking. You don't want to follow the masses. You don't want to follow the traditional methods. What you want to do is question what's beyond that. The classic advice is go to school, get a good job, work 40 years, and retire. But thinking outside the box is there's got to be more than that to the 9 to 5. I should be able to live my life. Why am I a slave to my wage? You know, inside the box thinking is not recognizing opportunity. Outside the box sees everything as an opportunity. You know, you want to be very risk adept. You want to be going after chasing risk because what's on the other side of risk is reward. So when you're inside the box, you're playing it safe and you're not taking those risks. Inside the box thinking, you're always going to be trapped and stuck. So become an opportunist and seize charge of your life and take advantage of these opportunities to grow and scale your life to the next level. All right, employee versus self-employed. In order to take charge of your life and take yourself to the next level, you must become self-employed. As an employee, you're ever only going to be relying on a single source of income, or maybe you're going to have 2 jobs, but that's about max. And you're going to be limited to how much you can earn because your value to the marketplace is stamped by your profession. So if you're only worth $20 per hour to the marketplace, you can't cap that. You can't go above it. As self-employed, you're going to be having unlimited income opportunity, writing your own checks, freedom to write your own schedule. That alone is absolutely incredible. The biggest scam of being an employee is working 5 days for 2 days of freedom. So what we're doing there is we're trading 5 days of our life for only 2 days back. That's not a worthy investment. That's the worst investment that you could possibly make. One thing that you can't get back is your back. In working 40 back-breaking years, you're going to regret that 40 years later. Work so hard and gain a skill set in internet entrepreneurship or real estate or investing, and you will become not only unrecognizable, but unemployable. As an employee, you're not allowed to have time off. You're barely any. Never have enough free time for your family and your friends and for your lifestyle. As self-employed, you live the life that you want. So now it's your time to make a decision. Are you ready to move into self-employed, or are you going to stay stuck as an employee? So now that you've made the decision to be self-employed, here are some lucrative business opportunities that can really help you grow and scale your life and take everything to the next level and max out. So I've included online and offline. These are just a few, but these are some of the top ranking lucrative business opportunities that will take you to that next level of financial freedom that you deserve. Online, affiliate marketing, dropshipping, stocks, crypto, and social media marketing. Offline, buying and selling and trading, real estate, and commission sales. Here's a good place for you guys to start. As a rule of thumb, as being self-employed and getting into these lucrative business opportunities, if you want to have success, you must be adding value and solving problems. I've included both trainings on here. So adding value, you always want to give extra. What more can I give? Give more than the price is actually worth that the customer is paying. Always exceed expectations and over deliver. Help people reach their goals consistently and help people get somewhere, and you will succeed. So it's absolutely important to be expressing your genius. A lot of people don't get this opportunity to express their genius because they're working in the 9 to 5 being an employee, because they're working for someone else's expression of their genius. So I've included 5 steps for here to find your genius so you can start expressing it, and answer these questions honestly and thoroughly from the heart on a piece of paper. So number one, who were you truly born to be? Really think about that and meditate on it and write that down on a piece of paper. What are your gifts you were born with? You really want to figure these out and get them on paper so you're starting to find out who you are. What's your genius? You want to write down, when are you most inspired? This is very important to know when you're most inspired and what you're doing when you're most inspired. These are what you want to be acting on more often. Where do you excel the most? And where do you excel the most more than others? This is something that you're only going to know about yourself, and you're going to need to reflect on it and do some researching inside and writing this down on a piece of paper. And number 5, why aren't you acting on your natural talents? So you want to be asking yourself these questions. So successful people who own businesses, who have employees, are actively expressing their genius. And if you're not actively expressing your genius, then you're going to be working for someone else who is. So build your own dreams, or else someone else is going to hire you to build theirs. Great, so here's the bonus, the speed reading hack. This alone has helped me turn my reading speed from 300 words per minute to over 800 words per minute. And this happened in only 30 minutes. So it happened next to instantly. So step number 1 is you want to stop the inner monologue. So when you're reading, you're going to be talking to yourself inside. That's called inner monologue. So what you want to do is turn that off. Stop the inner monologue. You want to practice word chunking. So what you want to do is take 2 or 3, 4 words and chunk them together in a photographic type of picture. So chunk those together, and you're just going chunks, 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 chunks down the page instead of word for word. Do not read the words on the page. What you want to do is take a snapshot of a chunk of the words together and let your subconscious mind go to work. Use your peripheral vision. So you don't need to read every word. You can see the one that's on the side. You're just kind of scanning more so the page than reading every single word. And use a timer. Set a page goal. How many pages are you going to read in 2 minutes? And try to increase this. So that's what you're going to do with your goals, is you're going to be trying to increase how many pages that you can read at a given time on a timer. And what you want to do is just read more. Get in the habit of reading. Use your fingertip. Use a marker. If you read with your finger as you're scanning along, it's going to help increase your reading speed. Work on improving your vocabulary. Pull out a dictionary, and when you find a word that you don't know, look it up, find out what it means, so then you're increasing your vocabulary. Before you start reading, what you can do is you can go ahead and pre-read what that page is speaking about, skim through the main points first, and then go ahead and read it. And you'll be able to digest the information a lot faster. So that's a speed reading hack for you guys. It really helped me take my reading to the next level. Last year I read 72 books in a year, all paperback. And this is from the speed reading hack that I learned. If you want to learn more about this, go to the book Limitless by Jim Quick. It'll really help you with your speed reading. All right, awesome guys. Thanks for tuning into the video. I want to know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on being your own boss? And are you ready to make that decision to be self-employed? Go ahead to the comments below, drop your comment, and I'll meet you there. If you like my channel, if you love it, please subscribe and click the bell. That way you're going to get notified of further entrepreneurial videos that I have coming up. You're not going to want to miss them because I always jam-pack them with value. So go ahead and click that bell right away. Great, thank you so much for tuning into this YouTube training. The next video is going to be all about how do I know it's time to quit my job. You can go ahead and access that right now. You're not going to want to miss it. It's jam-packed with value.